And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at center. That's in there. Love with the assist. Two teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperations on both sides.
And it's easy to start second-guessing yourself, Kevin. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
Sexton, the pass to Drummond. Back to Sexton. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And it's Drummond missing. And here are the Bulls now. Inside. Markkanen dishes to Carter. Porter kicks to Levine. 5 to shoot. For 3. That one doesn't go. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Lobbed up there for Love. That shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
If I had to pick one man in today's NBA to control the offensive glass for me, Drummond might be that guy.
Back to White. Porter passes to Carter. Nice move. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Out to the right wing. Garland with it. White's there. And it's sent back by Carter.
You got to like seeing this from Carter Jr. using his intimidating wingspan to wipe away the shot.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, he gets scorching hot. That can completely take over a game.
GA, you know it. And last year, LaVine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by a splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when LaVine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
Now here's Love. To the middle. Here's Drummond. No good on that one. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Carter finds Markkanen. Now here's Levine. Defended by Sexton. Porter passes to Levine. Out left to the wing. And stolen by Love. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. Saransky's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Porter against Levine. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Bulls leading by 3. Dunn attacking. Good on the bucket.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
The Cavaliers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Lobbed up there for Dunn.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Garland kicks to Thompson. And Garland has it in the corner. Will it go? That's tipped. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Throws it up high. And Levine throws it down.
Oh, and the chemistry. I mean, Levine has with these guys. Isn't it evident? Tremendous at finishing off these alley-oops.
Here's Thompson, and he converts the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And Young kicks to Sadaransky. Young against Porter. Now here's Sadaransky. Defense is right there. And there's Porter on the assist by Garland. There's 37 seconds left in the first. Bean passes to Dunn. And the pass to Cornette. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Garland. Chicago also making some changes. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Young. Denzel Valentine comes in for Levine. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Chris Dunn. Now, here's Thompson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Chicago leading by 5. Here's Sadaransky. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And how about the focus Sadaransky poses on these finishes? Impressive watching him work through contact.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Denzel Valentine. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Sexton with 1 on the clock. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Chicago, bringing the quarter to a close with a... And recently, we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he pointed out what...
You know, we should have energy, and we should be out playing the other team.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Chicago right now, Harrison out there with White. Then there's Valentine. And it's Hutchinson in at the 4.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. Here's Markkanen. The Cavaliers making the shot. Harrison passes to Valentine. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, but I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence, and so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right
now. No, we don't do that.
And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. Oh my God. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Chicago with the ball after Colin Sexton's miss. Carter dishes to Porter and stolen by Love. Lobbed up there for Love. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Like the vision from Porter. Not just looking for his own shot. Constantly looking to get it to the open man.
And that one's good. Love.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Right side, Porter. To the paint. Carter down low. Working on Drummond. Yes, that goes in. Carter's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
Inside, Carter has all the tools to succeed. Height, reflexes, he just has to put them to work.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Garland, the pass to Osman. Kicks it out to Love. Right wing, and too much time in the lane. They get called to the 3-second violation. So for the Bulls, Young's checked in for Markkanen. Bean comes in for Shaquille Harrison. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. Now here's Levine. The kick out to Young. Back to Dunn. Shoots the 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
They tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw of the contest. And that one misses.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Dunn dishes to Carter. The kick out to Young. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So for the Bulls, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. And Satoransky's subbed in for Porter. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Lobbed up there for Thompson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Look, it's all about Thompson's vertical. He jumps up fast to make sure he taps in on that alley-oop.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. And Cornett gets it to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The rebound by Nance.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here's Osman. Here's Thompson. Back to Osman. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Osman's got 4 this quarter.
Look, I like how aware Thompson is. He knows when to pass the ball to a teammate in a good position, coming off that screen and roll.
Cornett's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Here's Nance. And Nance slams it in.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Dunn kicks to Cornett. Deflects the pass. Lobs it up for Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Wow. One area that Dunn must sharpen fast. I mean, he really has to really concentrate on moving the ball.
And so it's the Chicago.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. When you think of the Bulls, Kenny, hard not to go back to the 6 titles they won with the last one. And that'll do it for.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in a point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's White. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And stolen by Drummond. Here's Sexton.
And the nature of...
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
And the layup is good. Sexton's got 4 this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Knocked loose. Markkanen passes to Levine. Bulls moving the ball around. There's Porter with the 3. The shot missing. And Cleveland will come the other way. He can't get that one. White with the defensive effort.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
And he gets the bucket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now here's Porter. Carter kicks to Porter. Outside, Levine. From downtown, bangs home the trifecta. Levine's got 8 points.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
More scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets Brain Trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. Carter, the lead pass was put in just the right spot. 8 points for Wendell Carter.
Oh, he's just such a terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels at using his big body to his advantage on the glass.
Here's Osman. It's blocked, and he recovers it. Love the pass to Drummond. Moves back up. Passes to Garland. Shot clock at 3. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Drummond missing. The Bulls leading by 5. Levine passes to Markkanen. To the inside. They get it again. Kick out to Levine. Back to Carter. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. 10 points for him. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams and players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Carter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Carter's got 6 points in the quarter.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Porter finds Sexton. Count that one.
He had to battle through some tough shooting problems in the first half. I mean, give him credit. It's been much easier for him in the second.
Pass to Hutchison. Down low. Here's Carter. The shake. And it's good on the layup. 14 points for Wendell Carter.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Just a fantastic look.
That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut back down again to 5. The basket that time coming from Drummond. The open look here for Sexton. And it's off from three-point range.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Harrison passes to Carter. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And here's Sexton. Overdone. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Chris Dunn picks one up.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton? A crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
He's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So for Chicago right now, they've got Young. Thomas Satoransky is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Hutchinson in at the small forward position. Now here's Nance. Thaddeus Young missing his last shot. Sexton against Young. Second chance shot. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Trying to get open is Thompson. The shot by Sexton, no good. The Bulls leading by 3. Here's Satoransky. He gets it in there.
Satoransky can get wily on the drive. I mean, able to duck and dodge his way to the shot.
And it's Sexton penetrating. And easy 2 points on the layup. Sexton's got 12 points in just the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch. Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
The putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Cornette, and it's blocked. On the wing, Porter. Satoransky covering. Stolen by Satoransky. Here's Dunn. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 3.
And that's the muscle his teammates like to see done. Refusing to take no for an answer.
Out to Nance. Second shot opportunity. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Chicago called for the foul. The first one falls. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Sexton. Chicago also making some changes. Markkanen, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Dean comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's White in for Dunn. White, good.
Even inside, White is tough to contain. Adjust around the defense to get the shot.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Inside. In deep. And Thompson gets it to go.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Levine can't hit. Stolen by Levine. Out to the wing. Satoransky against Porter. Young taking his time here. Feeds it to Levine. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Garland leading the charge.
gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
The shot's good from Nance.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Now, here is Young. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Young's got 4 points this quarter. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Here's Thompson. Good defensive work there by Young. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Oh, man. I love seeing the take charge attitude from Satoransky. He shows the confidence and poise that every team looks.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
That one's all on them. I mean, that's a free possession they just gave up.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Drummond's check in for Thompson. Kevin Love comes in for Nance. And it's Colin Sexton in for Kevin Porter. Chicago also making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Young. And Porter subbed in for Satoransky. Here's White, following the basket by Colin Sexton. And White kicks to Carter. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Oh, that's the guy to go to, and everything's frenetic. I mean, Carter has that steady.
That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to 1 and a bucket from Drummond.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Here's Osman, guarded by Porter. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. And White slams it in.
I think White is absolutely fearless. I mean, he puts his team on his shoulders and hits the big bucket.
Drummond dishes to Garland. Drummond in the post, defended by Carter. Yes!
Drummond is so dependable when the game is on the line. He demands the ball.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Now here's White. Carter left side. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Porter. And it's sent back by Drummond.
And Drummond, a fearsome defensive presence. I mean, he can put you on your heels.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, wow, unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. Timeout called, Cleveland. They're behind by 1. 3 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And I think they've got enough time to try and get the ball inside. And unless they get a wide open look on the perimeter, that should be what the focus is. Even if you miss at the rim, you've got a good chance to maybe try and draw a foul.
Off the inbound. Count it!
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah.
Here's Sexton. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan.
Version of my league provides endless possibilities for you to play through. So what are you waiting for? Go win that championship.
Hey, I'm the 2K MC, and I'm here to present your top plays of the week.
And the Wizards ready to get to work on their home court. This was earlier today.
Well, guys,
David, thanks. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3. Here's Levine. Nails the baby hook.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Here's Wall. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Porter kicks to White. Outside, Markkanen. On the wing, Porter. Now, here's Markkanen. 5 on the clock. Nice D from Bryant.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And what Bryant has been showing more and more of is the ability to read the floor and make good decisions.
Right, Greg. This is a very smart guy who dominated in high school and college just because of his size. He overwhelmed opponents. Now we're seeing him pass out of double teams. Shot selection is better. Timing and pick and roll is now superb. This guy has really grown.
Now Wall. Bradley Beal missing from long range. Wall passes to Bonga. Wizards need to get a shot off here. It's good.
What power inside by Thomas Bryant. Boy, don't mess with this guy.
On the wing, Porter. Back to White. It's stolen by Bryant. Bonga, the pass to Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's Beal. Wendell Carter unable to get his last shot to go. Beal, the pass to Bryant. Can't hit from 12. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
The Bulls shooting their first free throw of the game.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Now here is Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Washington. Bryant with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Beal gets a wide open look. Misses the 3. The Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Levine finds Porter. Back to Levine. And here's Porter. There's the pass to Levine. There's White. Back to Levine. And he goes right over Thomas Bryant and slams it down.
Body control, flair for the dramatic. Levine in style.
Outside, Wall. Kicks it to Beal. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts.
Coming off the screen, head is always up. John Wall surveys the floor.
White goes in, pass to Carter. Rebounded by the Wizards. Bryant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The open shot by Beal. Great look, but off the mark.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And very close to making the shot, but instead he'll go to the line for 2 on the shooting foul.
Love the mentality for Porter. Gets inside and goes right at the defender.
Bulls have shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. And Washington going with a whole new group here. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Saransky's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's done in for Kobe White. Now, here's Bertans. No good on the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Dunn passes to Cornett. He kicks it to Porter. Out to the right wing. To the middle. Rebounded by the Wizards. Smith on the wing. Dunn covering. Smith on the wing. Back to Brown from outside the arc. Can't hit that one. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Wizards lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon
being yourself, you know, being in your own comfortable setting, you know, and then around.
You know, Gray, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Thomas Satoransky is out there with Dunn. Then it's Young, and it's Cornett in at the 5, roaming the paint. Cornett passes to Satoransky. Rebound by Mahimi. Washington leading now by 5. Payton outside. Down low. Mahimi down low. The layup missed. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Satoransky gets the bucket.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
Pass to Smith. Now, here's Mahimi. Back to Smith. On the wing, Brown. To the paint. Here's Mahimi. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Mahimi's got the lead. Back up to 5 now for the Wizards. Done outside. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. And he gets it to go. Payton's got his first points in this one.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
There's Satoransky. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
How about the anticipation and the timing there? He is all over it.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Smith, the pass to Mahimi. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Down low and stolen by Dunn. And again, Chicago turns it over.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
So both teams changing it up here. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here is Wall. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Wagner. Here's Bonga. Lets it go from deep. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Here's Markkanen. Lays it up off the glass. Well, the scouting report for Satoransky is this. If he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
All with it now, guarded by Valentine. Just 4 to shoot. Ball passes to Hachimura. The Wizards with another miss. Bulls trail by 3. White dishes to Markkanen. He gets that one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Washington. He dishes it to Beal. Trying to find Wagner, gets it to him. To end the drought. A second chance effort. All alone. He squares up and sinks it. Beal's got 5.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Over in the corner, White. Back to Carter. Kicks it out to Markkanen. It's stolen by Hachimura.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Hachimura with it. Now the pass to Bonga. Up in time. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, a pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at... And...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in its small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Here's White. Rebound by the Wizards. Right side Beal. Stolen by Markkanen. Carter up top. Defended by Bryant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today.
but, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall, whipped my face.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. Here's Beal. The Wizards with another miss.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Satoransky with it. Now Smith defending. It's stolen by Berton. Smith the pass to Bryant. Outside for Beal. Bryant looking over the floor. To the inside. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And the Wizards lead by 3.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Here's Levine. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Bryant. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Brown outside. Beal the pass to Bertans.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now, Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
Wizards leading by 3. Payton outside. Pass to Bertans. Young with the steal. Levine against Smith. Levine can't hit.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Young, and he lays it straight in. Young's got his first 2 points.
Such a confident finisher in close. You want to know why Thad Young's percentage is high? Look at that assertiveness.
A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. The Wizards with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Payton outside. On the wing, Brown. Wizards passing it around. Out to Smith. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Dunn.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
It's Young on the wing. Pass to Cornette. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's 39 seconds left here in the third quarter. Wizards trail by 3. Brown dishes to Mahinmi. Bertans kicks to Smith. To the middle. Here's Payton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Payton's got his second bucket.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Done outside. Passes it to Cornette. Back to Dunn. Young inside. Working on Bertans. Pocket 2. Cornette passes to Dunn. It's taken away by Smith. And here's Brown outside, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Markkanen and Carter are up front. White is out there with Harrison, and it's Valentine, and at the 3, the small forward.
Excellent concentration by Mo Wagner, and boy, what touch from the big man.
It's deflected, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. The Bulls making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Chicago leading. Here's Markkanen, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Washington shooting 41% for the game. The pass to Valentine. White left side. Back to Valentine. It's stolen by Hachimura. Left side, Wall. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Beal finds Wagner. Here's Bonga. 6 to shoot. And it's Wall in the corner. Lets it go. Markkanen pulls it in.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Feeds it to Carter. Pass to Porter. Beal with the steal. Down low. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from John Wall.
Well, that's the mobility and athleticism John Wall has on the interior. He feels at ease amongst the trees.
Out to White. There's the dish to Carter. That one good for 2. Carter's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
From deep, Wall. Again, the miss by Wall. For Chicago, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Sit out to Markkanen. Back to Carter. Now Valentine. The feed to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Wall passes to Bonga. And here is Beal. Hachimura kicks to Wall. Wall missing again.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Valentine with it. He's picked up by Wall. Back to Valentine. Inside. Here's Carter. Up and in on the layup. And now a 7-point Chicago lead.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
Outside, Wall. Pass to Bonga. Fires the 3. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now here's Valentine. He's guarded closely. Carter with the bucket.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Over to the wing. No one near Wall as he lets it go. No good again that time. 1:12 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hachimura finds Wagner. Here's Bonga. Wide open shot is on the money. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Outside, White. Pass to Valentine. Back to White. Fires from deep. They get it back. There's the pass to Valentine. White dishes to Carter. White the pass to Valentine. 4 on the clock. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And it's Carter missing. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Washington. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint, and stolen by Valentine. Marking it into the lane. There's Porter with the 3. And again, no good by Chicago. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Good!
Crunch time is my time. John Wall is ready and willing to carry the load.
White, wide open. He fires. No good on the quick 3. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. They may be on the road, but the Bulls still know how to dress.
Hey, Kevin.
Well, he sure is. Thanks, David. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner up front. Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Warren in at the small forward position. There's the lob to Brogdon. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
Brogdon against Markkanen. That's good from Brogdon on the assist by Turner.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Levine. Can't cash in from close range.
And without a doubt, one of the big reasons why the Pacers were so tough last year was Domantas Sabonis. He continued to improve and was a statistical monster across the board.
And, you know, Greg, the biggest jump for Sabonis was on the glass. I mean, his rebounding went to another level. And he's a terrific rebounder at both ends, but especially at that offensive end. And he bangs that glass all the time. He attacks missed shots like his life depends on it.
Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you played.
Almost every time I took the field.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Good on the shot.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul. Here is Carter, now off the inbound.
Love to see Turner getting after it on defense, just throwing himself at the shooter and making him think twice about the release.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
And just an emotional return from injury for Oladipo last season. He missed over a year due to that knee, and just great to see the young man back on the floor.
Oh, it sure is, Greg. I mean, it didn't take long for Oladipo to show he's still an outstanding player. I mean, he means so much to this team when he's healthy. His energy is infectious, and he's a big-time playmaker and shot maker. It's really hard to miss a full year. But I tell you what, Oladipo did not look rusty for long.
Warren on the wing. Here's Oladipo, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Porter finds Carter. Over to the left wing. Outside, White. Pass to Porter. Bulls moving the ball around.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Sabonis, the pass to Oladipo. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Victor Oladipo. Chicago making some changes. The Bulls have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Satoransky, the pass to Cornette to end the run. And the basket by Hutchison.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
And it's the Bulls with the ball after Malcolm Brogdon's miss. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Young after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Here's Dunn. The shot, no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Back to Warren. To the inside. Here's Turner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, with Miles Turner, a lot of his value, I think, comes on the defensive end. One of the best shot blockers in the league the last couple of years. And has really good mobility. He's got a nice shooting stroke, but defensively is where he makes his greatest impact in my mind.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Sabonis. McDermott comes in for Warren. Justin Holiday's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers leading by 11. Has to be Bitadze. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And finished off by McDermott.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Inside, here's Bitadze. It's hauled in by Cornette. Bulls trail by 13. Passes it to Young. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
The combination of speed and size from Young, really hard to deal with.
To the right side. The pass to McDermott. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. To the paint. Stolen. And they're on the break. Satoransky gets the bucket. Satoransky's got it back down to single digits for the Bulls.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And so it's Indiana in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruised. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall,
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness.
And you know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Indiana?
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
We've got T.J. McConnell, and it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Stolen away. Now here is Holiday. Guarded closely. To the left side wing. McConnell passes to Holiday. To the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Harrison. Carter. And Carter with his second chance points.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boy.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Down low. Again, Indiana.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bulls. 15-point game. A shot by Valentine, no good.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
The shot by Holiday, no good. The Bulls have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Holiday gets the bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's Carter, and he banks in the layup. Carter's got 8 points.
You know, he started slow, but now in the second quarter, he's finding his groove.
Here's McConnell. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Carter. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Chicago also making some changes. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Markkanen. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Valentine. And Levine subbed in for Shaquille Harrison. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Chicago making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. Lamb passes to Warren. Chicago grabs the miss. 1:02 left to play in the first half. Pass to Hutchison. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I like Levine's effort there. Reads the miss, comes flying in.
Oladipo against Carter. To the paint. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist by Warren. Sabonis has got his first bucket in this one. To the left wing. Porter kicks to Dunn. On the wing, Levine. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Boy, Levine is a solid shooter from downtown, guys. The defense has to honor his shot from there.
Here's Lamb. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Pacers lead by 14.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here is Porter. No points in the game yet for him. Hutchison passes to Carter. And Oladipo pulls it down. Here's Brogdon. And Levine with the block. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jeremy Lamb.
And bringing the fight there. Levine, fearless. Creating contact for the potential +1.
Free throw good, Levine. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. So it's Indiana who's out on top at the half. They lead by 11. How about you, Shaq? What did you...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Pacers leading by 11, so the Bulls 5 right now. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the 1 spot. Brogdon finds Oladipo, and there's the defensive 3-second call. The Pacers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And looking back at the trade for Warren, I thought it was a surprise to see him get dealt for so little. He's always been a terrific player.
And you know what, Greg? I'm with you there because I was surprised as well. I'm not sure why the Suns made the decision to trade Warren. But I tell you what, as a former Pacer and a follower of the team, I'm happy that the Pacers have him because this guy's an efficient double-digit scorer. He plays unselfish basketball, and he actually made nice strides defensively last season. So the future is bright. I love his attitude and everything about his skill set.
I like the fact he had his head up immediately looking to make the dish down the floor. Get rid of it quickly.
And Indiana shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in.
You know, you got to give it up for Oladipo, being able to maintain his poise and not letting the contact bother him. That's good concentration.
Brogdon against Levine. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
And White with the stuff.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Warren. It's Oladipo on the wing.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponents may have made some nice adjustments.
LaVine, good.
And this is a guy who really flies up the court. Tough to shadow LaVine in transition.
Turner passes to Sabonis. He can't get it to go. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And here we go again. The Bulls in transition. Up the court they go. Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down now to just 6 in the basket from LaVine.
And this is the tempo you love to watch. I mean, get out fast before the defense can get set.
Yeah, it's really paying off here. Fast break points accounting for their last 8.
Warren. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
I think this guy, T.J. Warren, is underrated. I mean, he's a terrific scorer and is not afraid to be the go-to guy.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Indiana. Aaron Holiday comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Chicago also making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Harrison comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And Satoransky's subbed in for Kobe White. Holiday gets the bucket.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
The kick out to Porter. Inside, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Pacers making a switch here. Lamb's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Young comes in for Porter. And it's Chandler Hutchison in for LaVine. Left side, Sabonis. Lamb up top, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
And Lamb kicks to Turner. And Holiday has it in the corner. Sabonis trying to get open. The shot by Holiday, no good. Dunn passes to Hutchison. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Dunn.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
The shot by Satoransky, no good. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Nice feed, just like his dad. Sabonis is an excellent passing big man. The passing gene was passed on.
To the middle, Turner with the steal. Here's Lamb. Good defensive work there by Young. Bulls trail by 11. Satoransky gets the bucket. Satoransky's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Dunn. Holiday with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Lamb. And some changes here for the Pacers. Victor Oladipo comes in for Justin Holiday. And Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Then for the Bulls, Markkanen comes in for Luke Cornett. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. Dunn kicks to White. Clock at 6. To the inside. Turner with the steal. Oladipo against White. Now Sabonis. To the middle. Stolen by Markkanen. He gets it up. Offline. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court right now for the Pacers. Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Lamb and Warren at the 3 and the 4. And it's Turner in at the center position. Stolen by Levine. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Carter. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
No good from Lamb. Bulls trail by 9. And here we go. Levine heading to the hoop.
Boy, it's no secret that Levine has outstanding athleticism and explosiveness. He can throw it down with ease and with the best of them.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Indiana.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon is so good in so many ways. He's got an old school game and approach. Nothing flashy, but everything effective and done well. Always aware of the situation he's in, knows when to pass, when to shoot it, runs the pick and roll exquisitely, and is an excellent teammate. Boy, what an asset he is to the Pacers.
Here's Oladipo, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 6 assists here tonight. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Warren the pass to Sabonis. Levine with it, now defended by Oladipo. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Porter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Levine can't hit.
And without a doubt, Brogdon saw more usage with the Pacers, and, man, he stepped up to the challenge.
And, you know, Greg, his shooting percentage did dip with the added usage, but he was still efficient for his position. And I thought he blossomed as a playmaker, too. I mean, he created well for others and really was a catalyst for the Pacers' success.
And finished off by Oladipo.
Oladipo skying through the air. I love seeing that. Has great speed and uses that as a launching pad towards the hoop.
Bean passes to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Now Wow, flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
He's looking for Porter and finds him. It's stolen by Oladipo. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Brogdon leading the charge.
Nice job by Brogdon that time to anticipate where the opportunity would be in transition and get to that spot.
Back to Porter. To the paint. Here's Carter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Markkanen trying to break loose. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to 6 in the bucket from Porter. And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Oladipo outside. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Oladipo has really embraced the go-to role. This guy can heat it up in a hurry.
Turner with the steal. Oladipo goes in, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Indiana.
Look at the number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Victor Oladipo.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's Markkanen, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Really good to see Markkanen be aggressive inside. He's excellent at drawing the attention of the defense and then forcing them to foul him.
So he gets them both. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And, guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Sumner kicks to Oladipo. And finished off by Oladipo.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Chicago River winding its... Look at Cleveland's starting group. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the 5. White the pass to Carter. High shot from 10 feet out. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And Markkanen throws it down.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
And that one's good. Osman.
Really heads up there, a play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Chicago Bulls. White trying to get open. And Carter with his second chance points.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
Porter with the steal. In transition, here come the Bulls. White's running, and the shot is good.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Here's Garland. Osman the pass to Garland. Lobbed up there for Drummond. The shot misses. Got a piece of it. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. The slam dunk by Garland.
Pretty good energy from the young guard Garland there. Rockets right back up the court in the fast break.
Love outside. Garland kicks to Love. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air if it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass. It tells you it's special.
And it's Sexton penetrating, and the layup's good off the glass.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to outmuscle the defense from time to time.
Carter, and oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Osman the pass to Love. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Garland dishes to Drummond. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Porter. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Sexton. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Markkanen finds Carter. Up again, and Markkanen on the follow.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Levine with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Cavaliers with the rebound.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Carter leading the charge. Kick out to Levine. Pass to Carter. They double him with Love. Down low. Here's Garland. No good on the shot. White with the defensive effort. Left side, Porter. White against Sexton. And it's White missing. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Oh, wide open look for Love. But they get it back. Osman kicks to Love. Back to Osman. Porter with the steal. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Bully ball at its finest there. Carter Jr. brings a physical presence to this team.
There's Garland. And it's White with the rebound. Carter finds White. Back to Carter. And the layup falls. Carter's got 10.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
And so it's Wendell Carter making highlights, guys, for the Chicago Bulls. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Nance and Thompson are up front. Then it's Porter. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. Nance, no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Pass to Cornette. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Young passes to Dunn. Here's Cornette. Lays it up off the glass. Cornette's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Young with the steal. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. There's the steal. Now here's Garland. He's covered closely. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
That's pretty tough for Garland at his size to be able to score around the contest.
Now the pass to Hutchison. Here's Cornette. He's covered by Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Cornette kicks to Young. Buries it down low.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Stolen by Satoransky. Here's Dunn. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Chicago making some changes. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Harrison in for Satoransky. And Porter, no good on that one. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mention.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And Thompson kicks to Garland. Fires for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Valentine with it. Garland picks him up. It's stolen by Nance. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. He can't hit that time. Good defensive work there by Young. Out to the right wing. Passes it to Cornette. Snatched away. Here we go, one-on-one. The slam dunk by Garland.
That's pretty crazy. Garland at his size getting way up.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career. But around the midway point, he really started to take off.
You wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
Young looking it over. The three. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cavaliers. A 12-point game. And Nance kicks to Garland. And stolen by Valentine. Here's Cornette. Done. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Darius Garland picks one up.
I love seeing Dunn use his creative side to get these calls. He is simply amazing at putting defenders in a tough spot.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Lowry Marketing comes in for Thaddeus Young. Porter's checked in for Denzel Valentine. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Harrison.
And you look at the size and athleticism. Once Drummond gets the ball in there, it's game over.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Dunn. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Bulls leading by 12. On the wing, LaVine. Porter with the steal. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. The open look here for Sexton. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Got it. Nice one there from LaVine.
In a natural score, LaVine is content to try his luck from just about anywhere on the court.
Here's Sexton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
LaVine wide open. No good with the triple. Got it up. And that does it for the first half of play. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. The first quarter was all about Wendell Carter Jr. He had 10 points, 3 assists, and
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You got to like what Wendell Carter has done in this game.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first 2 quarters.
Doing a great job of just setting guys up and demonstrating just how important ball movement can be.
Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and LaVine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. And that's the group for Jim Boylan as we begin the second half.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And Sexton slams it in.
Well, Kevin Love using his sneaky length that time to get the ball in possession for his team. When he's engaged, he can come up with some steals.
LaVine for 3. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Sexton.
Yeah, Love can scan the floor. He's always looking for the late cutter and patient with that decision.
It's tipped. White finds Carter. In the corner, it's LaVine. Back to Carter. Pass to LaVine. And he jams it right over Kevin Love. Wow.
And there's a reason LaVine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
And Drummond is right there.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Carter, that one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Now, here's Garland. Started by LaVine. Garland with the bucket.
Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
White down low. Here's Markkanen. Makes it off the glass. Markkanen's got 6 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Drummond. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's White. And good that time.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Here's Drummond. The shot off that time, so the Bulls will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points.
And Cedi Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
It gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Cedi always showing up here to compete.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Larry Nance is checked in for Cleveland. Porter comes in for Cedi Osman. The Cavaliers trail by 8. And here's Sexton. 8 points for him. Count it.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
To the wing on the left. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Porter with the steal. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Chicago making a switch here. Young's checked in. Here's Hutchison. Nifty move. Nance with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Here's Porter. A beautiful reverse layup. And now just a 2-point Bulls lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the basket is good. Hutchinson's got his first basket.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Nance in the post. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
It's good. Valentine's got his first points of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Sexton. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Hutchison. Tries again. And no good. Nance with some nice D.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie. Greg, unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he is going to be a handful to deal with.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Bulls. Chris Dunn comes in for Shaquille Harrison. Here's Thompson, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And the basket by Hutchison.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
Sexton with it. He's got 12. Inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Bulls lead by 2 from the United Center in Chicago. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for Cleveland, the duo inside, Love and Thompson. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Windler in at the 3 slot. Young with the steal. Down low. Here's Carter. And Thompson sends it back.
Shooter just can't help but throw that ball into Tristan Thompson's hand.
For 3, Love. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Young's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Levine, here we go. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Markkanen, he's checked in for the Bulls. Light comes in for Chris Dunn. And it's Love with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 4. Outside, Levine. And Levine with the slam.
And that athleticism has always been a big part of Levine's game. He makes dunking look easy.
Osman, the pass to Porter. Back to Osman. And Porter comes to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Bulls leading by 6. Carter with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. And there's Porter on the assist from Carter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And that one's good. Osman.
And you can sense the urgency from them now. They were flat in that first half, but they've come out here in the second and been much more aggressive offensively.
And that one, good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Garland. Chicago grabs the miss. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. Levine against Porter. Levine feeling it out a bit. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. White against Love. White dishes to Carter. Shot clock at 2. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Tipped away. On the wing, Porter. There's the lob to Carter. Porter with the steal.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Well, Garland taking the bump that time and pretty good focus on that play.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Sexton's checked in.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Chicago leading by 5. Carter outside. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Love. Here's Osman, guarded by Porter. Here's Love. Drummond trying to get himself free, and it's Love missing. Bulls have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. It's White on the wing, defended by Drummond. Outside, White. Shot clock at 5. Levine for 3. And it's Osman with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Sexton trying to assume the leadership role. What a big hoop there.
The 3, Levine. From past the arc. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
and around. Markkanen passes to Carter. For three, Levine. And it's Osman with the rebound. Carter finds Levine. Carter, the putback is no good. The Cavaliers shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Money!
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Yes!
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
Levine dishes to Porter. Levine against Sexton. Levine passes to Carter. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
All right, David, thanks.
Wow, Garland finding an incredible two there.
That's tipped. 5 seconds left in the game. And Levine launches it from deep. And again, no good by Chicago. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 2. 1 second left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are the...
The Chicago River winding its way through the... Now it's it.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. And now Washington's starting group. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. Hachimura, no good.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress.
Oh, what a play!
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Now, here's Markkanen. Levine kicks to Porter. The 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. He lobs it up. The kick out to Bryant. Beal from long range. Carter pulls it in. Here's Chicago. Out to White. First quarter, just over a minute played. Back to Markkanen. Over in the corner, White. Just 5 on the clock. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Wizards have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Out left to the wing. Pass to Bryant. Bryant is doubled. The Wizards working the ball around now. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Bryant. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Markkanen kicks to White. Back to Markkanen. White. And it's put back in by White.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip end.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now here's Beal. Passes to Bonga. And it's White with the rebound.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Levine wide open. Sinks the 3-pointer. Levine's got 5 points so far.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet he'll find an open man.
Here's Wall. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Rig, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch. And Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. Now Wall. After Zach Levine missed from long range. Stolen by Markkanen. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Kick out to Levine. Lets the 3 fly. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards, trailing by 4. 3-pointer. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And White kicks to Porter. Takes a 3. Kept alive. Carter, the pass to Markkanen. Now Levine. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Carter, and it's sent back by Bryant. And here we go. Washington fast break. White against Wall. Deep three-point range. And again, Washington no good.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Back to White. Latrey trying to get open as Carter. White, good. White's got 5 points so far.
Kobe White making it rain from distance.
Left side, Wall. And so it's Chicago heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Mahinmi is out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Smith. Then it's Troy Brown. And it's Payton in at the 2-guard position. And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under.
It's stolen by Bertans. Oh, and here comes Smith all alone. And it goes down 2 points.
This is when Ish is at his best, in space and in transition.
Chicago leading by 5. Out to the right wing. Back to Satoransky. Done outside. The pass to Cornette. Chicago again turning it over. Wizards trail by 5. Smith dishes to Payton. Stolen by Satoransky. Here's Young. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Satoransky, the pass to Cornette. Back to Satoransky. Pass to Cornette. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Chicago making some changes. Valentine comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Satoransky. And a switcher also for Washington. Wagner's checked in. It's Brown on the wing. To the middle. Here's Wagner. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
To the paint. Dunn shot's good.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Dunn will break you down if you don't stay connected to him.
Payton kicks to Bertans. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Cornette. Chicago leading by 5. Pass to Dunn. Back to Valentine. Pass to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Like so many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 9th.
Bulls moving the ball around. And here's Young from the arc. And again, no good by Chicago. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And there's the pass to Wagner. And here is Bertans. Dunn covering. And that one is good.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Young dishes to Valentine. Young pass to Cornette. And stolen by Wagner. Here's Payton. And Payton throws it down hard.
Taking what the defense offers up. Smith with good vision there. finds the open man.
And Young kicks to Cornette. Pass to Valentine. Here's Harrison. It's taken away by Smith. And here we go. Washington fast break. And stolen by Valentine. Harrison passes to Young. Back to Harrison. To the inside. Here's Cornette. Doesn't go that time. And the Wizards now going the other way. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Pass to Wagner. Smith on the wing. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. Offensive rebound. That shot off the mark. Inside. Harrison passes to Cornette. Down against Smith. And again, Chicago turns it over. So for the Bulls, Markkanen, he's checked in for Young. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Dunn. The Wizards also changing it up. Beal's checked in for Gary Payton. And John Wall subbed in for Ish Smith. Passes it to Beal. And the pass to Wagner. It's stolen. Here's Valentine. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And it's Wall in the corner. Outside, Beal. Right wing. Back to Brown. Over to the wing. Here's Bertans for three. And another miss by Washington. There's LaVine. Finished off the break. And it's a 4-point Chicago lead.
You see LaVine's filled out his frame, shakes off contact, and completes the play.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. Dave. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here after one half of play. Everybody, welcome back for Chicago holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They hold a 4-point lead. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
And their fans know how to give their team.
And that does it for our halftime.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Wright and LaVine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Hutchinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for Jim Boylan as we begin the second half. Chicago leading by 4. Wright the pass to Hutchinson. To the middle. Out to White. All with the steal. Beal deciding where to go with it. And it's Wall in the corner. And a miss there on the triple. And for the Bulls, they're shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. On the wing, LaVine. To the paint. Here's Hutchinson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness
you know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Chicago making a switch here. Satoransky's checked in. Mahimi's checked in for Washington. Wizards trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
To the wing right side. Wall finds Mahimi. Back to Wall. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Beal with the steal. And now here comes Wall leading the break. The offensive rebound. Pass to Hachimura. Outside, Beal. 5 to shoot. And finished off by Beal.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Hutchison passes to White. Down low. Markkanen uses the glass to finish the layup.
Putting his size to great use. When Markkanen is assertive on the boards, good things happen.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Chicago making some changes. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Shaquille Harris comes in for Porter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. Oh, Beal in position. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Smith on the wing for the lead. The rebound by Young.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Mahimi. And it's Mahimi finishing it off.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Young with the ball. And that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That is his first foul of the game. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for the Bulls. Lean comes in for Satoransky, and the Wizards making a change here as well. Mo Wagner's checked in for Bradley Beal. Dunn dishes to Markkanen, and he could not get that one to... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Markkanen. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Markkanen's got his second bucket of the night.
This shows Markkanen's understanding of the game. You play me to shoot from the outside, well, I'm going inside.
Brown the pass to Mahimi. Wagner with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Zach LaVine. Washington shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Both good from the line that time.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
And we wrap up the 3rd and looking to be an exciting 4th quarter. And we'll be back right after this. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Wizards shooting 43% from the floor. Moment here now for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Wendell Carter. David, what's the update there?
Thanks, Kevin. I got some information from the Bulls' head athletic trainer. He said that he does have a broken nose. It's definitely a painful injury, but not a worst-case scenario.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is all.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
So on the floor for Washington, Wagner out there with Davis Bertans. Then it's Troy Brown. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Smith in at the 1. Hachimura kicks to Brown. Wants to get it to Bryant and does. Now Bertans. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And LaVine, here we go. And LaVine throws it down.
Right there, the burst of Zach LaVine. Once he gets a step on you, it's hard to catch up.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Ryan in the post, defended by Carter. And it's sent back by Carter.
Nice anticipation from Wendell Carter. He keeps himself in position to make defensive plays.
For the Wizards, Bogus checked in, and Beal's up. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
For 3, LaVine. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Beal. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist. Beal's got it all tied up now for the Wizards.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
Here's Bryant. The kick out to Wall. Nice ball movement by Washington. 6 on the shot clock. To take the lead, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Offside Markkanen. Kicks it to LaVine. And then Carter with the dunk.
You can trust Carter when it counts. High basketball IQ with the skills to match.
Ball passes to Bryant. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
A huge turnover at really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
No one near Wall as he lets it go. A miss that time would have put him up. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Bulls. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Back to Porter. Outside, Levine. Beal with the steal. Here's Wall. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. 8 points for John Wall.
And this is why Coach trusts Wall in these situations. He has a knack for making the right play at the right time.
Here's Carter, and he uses the glass on the layup. And that bucket ignites the crowd.
And the emotions of these fans right now boiling over after that shot.
Wall against White. Now here's Hetchimer from deep. Wall. Again, the miss by Wall. Porter passes to Markkanen. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. .54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Levine, good.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
It's Beal on the wing, guarded by Levine. Here's Bryant. Yes!
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Pass to Levine. Outside, Markkanen. Outside, White. Now the dish to Carter. Beal on the double team. Carter kicks to White. 6 to shoot. Looking for Wall. He gets it there. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, a chance to take the lead. This is huge.
To the left side wing. Here's Bunga. Right between the eyes.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
And so it's Washington who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg.
October is here, and the top plays are dropping like leaves. Let's see what you've got. Tipping things off with JXZH. Late in the game, and they're looking for a win. Steals the ball, pushes the ball, and then dunks the ball over 2 defenders. What a way to win. And what a terrible...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot. And for Chicago, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the center, filling out the middle. Now, here's Porter. Carter kicks to Markkanen. Outside, Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Launches it. No good that time. Nice D from Oladipo. And finished off by Oladipo.
Just sheer determination. The contact was there, but Oladipo showing real toughness gutting through it. Yeah, well, you look at the development of Domantas Sabonis. Few thought he could be a franchise caliber player. We might need to reconsider that given his play last year.
Now Brogdon. After Zach LaVine missed from long range.
You can't make many mistakes when guarding Brogdon, or he'll unleash his size and strength in full throttle.
Pass to White. LaVine wide open. Again, LaVine missing. And Sabonis putting up all-star numbers last season. Greg, you and I think he's just getting started.
Yeah, I mean, Sabonis only dominates a few areas of the game. Not a big defender, but he could be a 25-14 type down the line. He's still under 25 years old and has room to grow as a player.
LaVine, and that one hits back iron.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
And Turner stays with it.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the deep real.
Porter finds White. Here's Carter on the money with the open jumper.
That was a long time coming. Took them 5 attempts to get their first bucket.
Brogdon outside. Back to Warren. Pass to Sabonis. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Bulls have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Sabonis against Porter. LaVine for 3. Pacers with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And finished off by Oladipo.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, true. But now it's about sustaining their energy and maintaining the focus.
Now here's LaVine. From deep. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Oladipo, the pass to Sabonis. To the middle. Porter with the steal. Markkanen with it. Sabonis defending. Here's LaVine. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. LaVine's got 5 now.
Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
A shot by Brogdon, wide open. A three-pointer, no good. Outside, Levine. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. For 3, Levine drops in the tray. 10 points for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Turner. Dishes it to Oladipo. Tries yet again. Carter pulls it in.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. The shot by Satoransky, no good. The Pacers have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Here's Lamb, and Lamb slams it home.
And the leaping ability of Lamb, he gets off the ground fast to ram it home.
And Satoransky kicks to Young. Here's Hutchison. That shot misses. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Pacers lead by... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
On the court right now for the Pacers, McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. And it's McDermott, and it's Holiday in at the small forward spot.
Well, at 6'7", Satoransky is a huge combo guard with the ability to quickly identify wide open teammates.
And see, well, Satoransky doesn't have many years of NBA experience, but he plays like a vet due to his time over in Europe.
I agree with you, Joey. Satoransky, he's a great decision maker. He's been a winner and a natural leader in the locker room. Every player he's played with has had great things to say about him. What unselfishness for the young guard done. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Here's McConnell, and that one goes long.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hutchison passes to Cornette. Done outside. Here's Satoransky. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
3 straight baskets in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
Holiday finds McConnell. Count the basket.
Well, you like seeing Holiday get his guys involved. His coaches love when he's being unselfish.
To the inside. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Valentine's checked in for Chicago. Harrison comes in for Satoransky. Aaron Holiday is checked in for the Pacers. Now, here's Dunn. Harrison passes to Young. Just 3 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. The shot by Valentine, no good. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Lamb passes to Bitadze. Out to Lamb. On the wing, Holiday. They get it back. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's the dish to Young. Here's Harrison. Back to Young. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Doug McDermott.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And when you think about it, Thaddeus Young, he can be a thorn in the opposition side. He's just a great disruptor on defense. I mean, he has long arms, good timing to get those deflections.
Whitey's checked in for the Bulls. Indiana also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Sabonis comes in for McDermott, and it's T.J. Warren in for Jeremy Lamb. Now here's Valentine. Following the miss by Miles Turner. White goes in, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with Young, I mean, his game has evolved over the course of his career.
Well, think about it, GA. When he came into the league, he was an up-and-down tweener. I think what's made him more consistent of a player you can rely on, is his defense has improved, and along with his shooting. Now, he uses different methods, but he still gets it done as a vet.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. And Lauri Markkanen subbed in for Young. Stolen by Warren. And now the fast break, Brogdon with the ball. He can't get that one to fall. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Carter. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Sabonis, the pass to Turner. Sabonis inside. He's guarded by Markkanen.
Nice work on the glass, but his defense was even better. Really has an impact on that shot.
Carter, that's good. Carter's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Zach LaVine's checked in for Harrison. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-4 run right now. To the paint. Here's LaVine. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now an 8-point Bulls lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Holiday, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Markkanen. Porter comes in for Denzel Valentine. And Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White. Stolen by Warren. Holiday finds Oladipo. Now here's Turner. Passes it to Brogdon. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Pacers making a change here. McConnell's checked in. Chicago leading by 6. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. On the wing, LaVine. 12 points for him. Inside. Carter kicks to LaVine. Jacks up a 3. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. LaVine's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Oh, Turner in position. Porter with the steal. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Kick out to LaVine. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fan. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They only had a couple rough stretches.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, the defense didn't do a very good job of staying connected to him. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Markkanen and Carter are up front. LaVine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up
In a preseason game, we played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Warren the pass to Turner. Lays it up and banks it in. Turner's got 6.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
Here's Oladipo, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you look at the career of Victor Oladipo, drafted 2nd overall out of Indiana, but didn't break out in his NBA career until coming to the Pacers. A bit of a late bloomer.
And Kevin, Oladipo's a prime example of some players just needing time. It also shows you how much the right situation helps a player. Oladipo always had the talent. He just found a place to foster.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. And here's Oladipo after the 3-pointer from Zach LaVine.
It hasn't taken them any time to find their rhythm in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field already.
The Bulls leading by 4. LaVine kicks to Cornett. Here's Porter. Rebounded by McDermott.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay.
Lamb finds Oladipo. Off target from outside.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Young passes to LaVine. His 3-pointers off the mark. Pacers trail by 4. Stolen by LaVine. 1-on-1 here. The pass to Young. Down low. Here's Cornett. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And the Bulls lead by 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, Chicago's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. It's stolen by Oladipo. Now the fast break. Lamb with the ball. Count it. Good. Lamb's got his 2nd bucket.
He's a rangy strider, but Lamb able to beat the defense up the court and finish the play.
And Chicago has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside, Porter. 3rd quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Off with the layup. And Lamb, here we go. That one, no good. Nice D from LaVine. And now Dunn pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And you see there the speed that Dunn possesses. I mean, he's an absolute force when he's moving like this in transition.
That one drops for him.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now the Pacers moving it up. Oladipo's running. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Gets behind the D on the break and the passes. I mean, it's there waiting for it.
And it's in there.
More than just an outside shooter. When Porter has good position inside, he'll use it.
Bitadze, the pass to Oladipo, misses from short range.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Chalk up 2 there.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
LaVine dishes to Young. Pass to Cornett. Dunn kicks to LaVine. No good on the triple.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
And with underrated strength, Oladipo isn't worried about absorbing some contact.
Back to Levine. Got it off in time. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the court for Indiana, Sabonis and Turner up front. T.J. McConnell is out there with Brogdon, and it's Warren in at the small forward. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Here's Satoransky. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Man, he's such a capable scorer in transition. I mean, once Satoransky gets a step on the D, you got to look out.
The Bulls leading by 4. Here's Hutchison. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Yeah, it seems like whenever one team scores, the other comes right back with a bucket of its own.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Wendell Carter comes in for Denzel Valentine. And it's Kobe White in for Shaquille Harrison. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. White the pass to Hutchison. Feeds to Carter. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Aaron Holiday is checked in for the Pacers. Pacers trail by 4. Brogdon the pass to Turner. On the wing, Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. Turner's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now the feed to Carter. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Bulls shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. White, good.
Well, easy look provided by Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can move the rock.
Holiday attacking. Markkanen pulls it in. Chicago leading by 4. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. He feeds it to Carter, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And Indiana shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Brogdon finds Sabonis. Oh, Turner in position. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Satoransky the pass to White. Takes it out to Markkanen. To the wing on the left. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Holiday banked in off the glass.
Sweet pass from Turner. He's really been working on his ability to pass the ball.
Out to White. Stolen by Warren. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Brogdon. He nails it, and we're tied up. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. White the pass to Satoransky. Feeds it to Carter. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
The fearlessness of Carter Jr. Outstanding job upping his intensity.
Stolen by Satoransky. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Bulls lead by 4.
I think White is absolutely fearless. I mean, he puts his team on his shoulders. Oh, I mean, what a time to turn it over. I mean, if this game doesn't go their way, we're going to look back on that.
Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Chicago. Dean comes in for set. The coach's challenge has been issued. There's a game like this, out of the wire. This is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jim Boylan was going over with his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
This is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
Adaransky, the pass to Carter. And another turnover here by Chicago. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Oladipo to take the lead. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. 21 points for Victor Oladipo.
And firing on all cylinders. Oladipo is hot, and he knows it. Commanding the ball right now.
Carter pulls it in. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. They have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. The challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Porter passes to Carter. It counts! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hand. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Now, here's Warren. Here's Oladipo. Warren dishes to Turner. Clock at 6. Back to Warren. It's hauled in by the Bulls. One-on-one here. Good! For the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night.